Cinema's most sanctimonious sicko is back. For 6 years until 2010, Jigsaw, the moralizing serial killer of the Saw franchise, turned up like clockwork in a new torture porn sequel, each one outdoing the last in vileness. Time was finally called with the bogusly titled Saw 3D, the final regular chapter. Now, with grinding inevitability, comes the reboot, a slick soulless horror flick just in time for Halloween, more trick than treat. For the uninitiated, Jigsaw is John Kramer, Tobin Bell, a terminally ill sadist and inventor of extravagant death traps designed to torture and kill sinners in revolting ways. Even 8 films in, there's still a hairs on the back of the neck prickle as 5 strangers wake up groggily from a drug-induced sleep. Each is wearing a metal hood and chained by the neck to a wall fitted with rotating saws. Kramer's booming voice demands they confess their crimes or lose a limb or 3. Saw too much, why the horror genre doesn't need a torture porn comeback. Read more. What follows is an extreme version of an office team building away day as the 5 must join forces to be freed, work together nicely, or drown in a giant vat of grain. When the bodies start piling up, the cops are left scratching their heads, since Kramer has been cold in his grave for a decade. Have they got a copycat killer on their hands? Presumably one who's been crowdfunding his seriously high-spec torture gadgetry. To their credit, brothers Michael and Peter Spirit, joint directors and newcomers to the franchise, have reset Saw to factory settings, mostly dispensing with the self-involved franchise mythology and nonsensical, convoluted plotting that bogged down the later films. They stick with the core Saw values of zero laughs, one-dimensional characterization, bland acting and a ta-da twist at the end. Jigsaw feels somewhat tamer than earlier Saw films, its serrated edges less sharp. Or perhaps some ass-watching have developed thicker skins, and seeing a human head sliced like a pizza by lasers just doesn't have the effect it used to. Why drag the franchise back now? The screamingly obvious answer is sheer cash grab cynicism. Or perhaps it's to cater to the generation of kids who have grown up riding the Saw-themed roller coaster at Thorpe Park. Either way, it's depressing.